Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jay and today we are going to be doing this very basic lightweight makeup look. I'm also going to be testing the Elle Halo Glow Liquid Filter Foundation, which is the base of this look. So if you are interested and would also like to hear my rantings and ravings about where I've been and the future of this channel, all that fun stuff, then keep watching. Also, just a trigger warning, I do talk about mental health, I do talk about anxiety and depression, so this is just to let you know that if you do struggle with these, they will be discussed in this video. Hi. It's 2024 and I'm back. I'm just gonna do a little get ready with me this morning. I'm gonna do my face. It's kind of gonna be a first impressions for the Elle Halo Glow Liquid Filter Foundation, as well as I've seen this everywhere and this is all I have left. So this is what we're gonna be reviewing. It just feels really, really good to finally be back. As you can see, my skin is not a happy girly. My skin has completely broken out in psoriasis, mainly due to stress, but then I also think it's the weather. I think it's probably diet. Yeah, past couple of months, maybe even the past 6 months have been hard. I have never had psoriasis on my face this bad, and it's so stupid and kind of ironic because like one of the last videos I did was how I've not got psoriasis anymore and it's healed itself, blah blah blah, and now it's back because I'm overworked and overstressed, have terrible mental health at the minute. So the first thing that I'm actually going to go in with is the CeraVe moisturizing lotion. This is for dry to very dry skin, and I'm not gonna lie, like I've only been using this for a short amount of time and it does kind of make me break out. I think my skin's almost getting used to it now, to be fair, but initially when I first started to use it, I had spots everywhere. But I've powered through. We're coming to a point now where it's not so bad and it does feel really nice on the skin, so I just put some on my fingers and then I like rub it between my hands just to warm it up because I'm really sensitive to like cold moisturizers, which just helps take the edge off a little bit. And I kind of treat it like a facial massage. So let's talk about why I've actually been gone for so long. I started a new job, which was great, and then I actually ended up getting offered a promotion. The promotion came with obviously more responsibility, more stress, more hours, and I was in a real like hard place and didn't know whether to take it, but I felt like it was something that I had to give it a chance. I had to give it a go and we had to see where it went. And I probably, like I think a part of me knew if I took it, then it would come at a cost and something in my life would have to give. Like I can't spread myself so thin. Unfortunately, that thing was YouTube and my socials. While working full time, it wasn't something that I was able to sustain. That's quite difficult for me. I love it, and like I say, this is all I've ever wanted to do. I've said that from the very beginning. I ended up taking the job. I work in the charity sector and I run my own little shop, and I was sold this story of I could make it however I want and I could do whatever I wanted, you know, and I'd have the full support from the wider team because obviously I have my boss, even though I manage the shop and I'm the boss there. I didn't realise how money orientated it was, but at the same time, a couple of months down the line, I found out that I couldn't actually do all those things that I was promised. My manager's not a very nice person. It's been quite difficult. While I'm talking about this, I'm going to go in with my Elle Halo Glow Liquid Filter, and I don't know what shade this is in. Shade 2, which is fair to light. I still don't know if this is a bit too dark for my actual like non-tan skin tone, but we're going to go in with it anyway. And I usually use my beauty blender, but I think it separates the product just a tad too much. So what I'm actually going to do, I have this flat-ended brush. I usually use this for blusher, but I think I'm going to try and use it for the foundation, which is kind of new for me. It does have a pink tint to it, so this may go wrong, but we'll see. So yeah, my manager is not the greatest. And then alongside the hours and just all the responsibility, it's very number focused, it's very money focused, which I kind of understand. It has to be treated like a business, but at the same time, it's not what I expected at all. I'm quite overwhelmed there, if I'm honest. I really tried to make it work, but I think this is all now coming at a cost of my mental and physical health. I feel like I can't function at the end of the day. And yesterday was Saturday and I was saying to Blake that I didn't know what to do with myself and that I was just sat there and I was just waiting, but I didn't know what I was waiting for. And it just almost felt like I was waiting for sort of like an impending doom, or I was waiting to just go back to work next, and we said this is anxiety, and I just felt numb, like something bad was gonna happen, and I was waiting for this bad thing to come and happen. It's been very difficult. I felt very emotional that we're almost at the end of January. I feel like I've done nothing. I feel like I've got nothing to show for it. I don't want to waste my months. I don't want to waste my life. And it feels a lot like that at the minute. Probably felt like that for about 6 months. And then adding that into the whole, I've not been present here where I want to be present. I feel like I can't be creative. I feel like I can't do anything. I think lately I've been on the verge of like a mental breakdown because the pressure is so much and the stress and anxiety is so much at the minute. I have been through a dark, depressive path. I feel like I've not been myself at all. I've not done anything for myself. I've not done anything that I actually like to do. I've not done anything that I wanted to do. And I can't live like this. So let's just take a minute for this foundation. You don't have to use it as a foundation. You can use this underneath your foundation. It just gives you a really gorgeous beachy glow, and that's kind of why I don't mind it being a tone darker, because as I tan and when the sun comes out, it's definitely gonna be like the right shade. It just makes you look a bit more human. It gives a bit more colour to your face. For me, I don't know if you'll pick this up on camera, but you can see quite a lot of my pores. I know that skin is supposed to look like skin, but it doesn't give you that perfect coverage. But I'm not mad at that. Like I say, skin is supposed to look like skin. We all have it. It's textured. It's how it's supposed to be. But I think if I went underneath maybe with a primer, probably see that sort of like more perfect mattified look for a nice sun-kissed base that doesn't feel heavy. It's not cakey. It just feels really natural, like a moisturizer on the skin. Beautiful. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at in terms of work and stuff. I don't give myself the time or the grace to just admit that I'm overwhelmed and that I can't cope with a certain situation, or I can't cope mentally, and that I probably need extra allowances because of my neurodivergence, and I can't handle 40 hours a week job. I just can't do it. It just destroys everything that I am, and I give everything that I am to the job, the role. So I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna quit. And this is another major source of stress and anxiety for me. Now I'm gonna go in with my trusty MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I don't often use brushes, but I managed to find this one that has like a nice sort of resistance. So we're gonna try this. So yeah, then the thought of handing in my notice brings up a whole other load of issues for me in terms of letting people down. Obviously I manage a team of a lot of people, and I don't want to let them down. I really struggle with being selfish in the sense that I really struggle with putting myself first. Okay, I definitely think I need my beauty blender to blend this out. I have issues talking to authority figures. Like I say, I don't like letting people down. There's just a whole other basket of worms that gets unpacked. Another thing that me and Blake have decided to do is we have decided that we're going to go to America for 2 months, which is really exciting. When we're in America, I'm going to be creating content, hopefully on a lot of what we do. I have the opportunity to be able to do this for an extended period of time to really try and make YouTube and socials work, which is incredibly exciting. I am so incredibly grateful for an opportunity like this, and it's not something that comes around often. I mean, if I had the time, this is what I would be doing all of the time. I love it. This is who I am, you know? And I really think that's what social media needs in today's day and age, is people who are real and these real experiences and situations. I'm excited. Terrified entirely, but excited. Next, I'm going to go in with some blush. I'm going in with a blush, and this is in the shade Melon Sorbet. And then that kind of leads me into my whole channel rebrand and the name change and everything that's changed recently. As you can tell, don't know if I've addressed it before, my YouTube name is different, and I think my TikTok and Instagram have also changed with it. So this is terrible. I can't even remember what platforms I've changed and what I haven't. I am no longer under Primrose Doe, as I was formerly known. I am now JLJ. And the reason for the change is Primrose Doe was always my witchy name. It's not that I don't follow that path anymore, I very much do, but I feel like this point in my life is not necessarily focused on that. I still love my path, I still follow all the same belief systems, but for me, I didn't want that to be my entire identity. I'm me. My belief system is a part of me, but it is not who I am solely. I'm so much more than that. That's why I kind of wanted to change things. I didn't want to just make videos on spirituality and paganism. Doesn't mean to say that I won't be making videos on that, but it isn't going to be the sole purpose of this channel. It's going to be focused more on my life, so it's going to be very much a lifestyle channel. I definitely want to throw things in there like the travel stuff. Like, I am a travel girl at heart. I love to explore. I love fashion. I am a fashion girly. I love to do videos about that and my style, and I'm just finding my style. I am more my content now. That's why it's JLJ. It's a fun sort of, the name itself, it's a fun play on my own name, which is where that comes from. I really hope that you will embrace this change, and I understand if it's not what you're looking for in a creator, but hopefully you'll just stay because you enjoy my content and spending time with me. But I entirely understand if the change is too much and it's not for you. So I just wanted to kind of explain that and explain the change and the rebrand. Next, I'm just going in with my Origins palette. This is from Beauty Bay, and I just take the neutrals and just go over my eyelid just to add a bit of colour and a bit of a base. Also, if you guys have any recs for America, it's so exciting. Basically, we're starting in New York, so any New York recs, please let me know. I don't want to give too much away because we've got a amazing trip planned. Right, I'm just going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in taupe. Honestly, I use this all the time. I swear my basics never change when it comes to makeup. Okay, next I'm going to go in with the Rimmel London Glam Eyes liquid liner. I don't really have like a go-to liquid liner. I just use any that is available and black, and I'm just going to do like a tiny little wing on the end just to give my eyes a little something. Now we just need some mascara. I'm going in with the Estee Lauder's Turbo Lash Mascara, and again this is in black like my soul. I feel like it's going to take some time for me to get used to talking to the camera again as well. I don't know if you guys can feel the anxiety, but I feel the anxiety. And then from bottom lashes, I like to go in with the Rimmel London Volume Colorist. It's a lot less sort of like, not cakey, but clumpy than the Estee Lauder one. So I prefer Estee Lauder for the top lashes, and then bottoms I'll just go in with this. And then to finish it all off, there's got to be a little bit of lippy somewhere. So I'm going in with the NYX Professional Makeup Matte Lip Liner, and this is in the shade, oh, Suede. And this is one of my favourites to just line my lips with. And then I'll just get the pencil and lightly like shade the rest of the lip. And there we have it. This is the finished look. For me, with the base of this liquid filter, honestly, it just feels so lightweight on the skin. If I go close up, you'll really see the texture that I have. So I think I probably really need to just work on that base. As you can see, like, this is a really good photogenic foundation in the sense that it will literally, it does look like a filter, like a glowy filter on your face. I really like it. I think it's a really nice product. It's just a really nice base. It just really gives something when you don't want to do so like a full heavy face of makeup. I mean, I probably know it looks like I've got a full face of makeup on right now. So yeah, I'm gonna whip some dry shampoo through this hair, just freshen her up a little bit. But this is the completed look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. I really hope that you guys understood all the things I had to say, because it was a lot, and I'm very excited to be more present here on YouTube. I hope that you guys will join me for all the adventures I have coming this year. It's going to be good fun and scary, but more good fun. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye!